with a huge blow to my face. Everything looked all blurry and unclear. My brain stopped for a while and I could feel so much blood gushing into my head. My head felt so heavy and unbalanced. I fell to the floor, almost losing consciousness. Struggling to raise my hands and feet to defend myself, but all efforts proved abortive. I could not help myself. Still laying on the floor while the boys rushed me with blows, I felt my bones breaking and my limbs cracking. I felt like I was going to lose my life. It all started on this fateful day when my college friends came visiting. They were 4 in number. 3 were my friends while the last guy was totally unfamiliar, and I knew right away that he did not attend the same school as me. I asked who he was and my friends explained he's a cousin to one of them. Well, this wasn't a big deal, so I welcomed him wholeheartedly. We all socialized and I realized how cold the new guy was. I thought he would make a good friend. His name was Jacob, while my college friends were Matthew, Timothy, and Paul. As we all spent time together, Timothy went through my phone, checking my messages. He then realized that I had been flirting with his sister. Funny enough, I never knew he had one. He confirmed she was his sister after seeing so many pictures of her on my phone. But with all sincerity, I had good intentions for her, and I was so much in love. This led to serious arguments, and my other friends started assaulting me, except Jacob, the new guy, who had earlier gone to the toilet. I fell to the floor after Timothy landed a really heavy blow to my face. The rest of them continued with slaps, kicks, and blows. Almost losing my consciousness, I heard the loud, angry voice of Jacob at the door. He pushed them away, fighting them furiously. There and then, the aggression was transferred to him. Since there were more, they overpowered him, sending his body to the floor. He was beaten so mercilessly. With my shaking eyes, I stared at him with so much pity, and I wished I could help him. After all, he was only defending me. The boys left my house after they had done their worst. Jacob and I were still groaning painfully on the floor. After a while, we recovered from the pain and both stood up with so much underlying blisters on our bodies. We talked for long and realized that we had so much in common. We became best of friends after that day and really hung around together. Well, sometimes the beginning of disasters usually look glorious. I wasn't aware of that. We continued in our boat of friendship until this particular day when the police came to my house for a check. I saw Jacob standing behind them laughing. I wondered what had happened. Unexpectedly, I heard Jacob say to me, "It is over for you. Now I have a taste of your own medicine." I stood in so much shock and disappointment. The police searched my house thoroughly, and to my utmost surprise, a bag containing millions of naira was found under my bed. I was so shocked to realize such was under my bed. Funny enough, I had been so broke, and if I had seen it before that time, I would have considered it a blessing. I was arrested and I saw Jacob still laughing. I got to the station and I was accused of being involved in a heist. Well, thank God I had installed security cameras in the house 2 months earlier. I asked the police to go through the camera footages, and to my greatest surprise, they saw my perceived best friend sneaking in when I was not around with a big bag, which was the exact bag containing the money. He was then seen entering my room. After further investigations, I was released and was arrested. He was questioned, and his defense was that he wanted to implicate me because I made him lose his friends, thereby making him stop with me. My heart was broken. If not for the security cameras, I would be in the prison suffering for what I knew nothing about.